so much for joining me today. My name is Stephanie and I will be your yoga teacher for today. Today's flow, like the title stated, is going to be slow and controlled. We're going to start in a kneeling position. So go ahead and come down on both of your knees and sit back on those heels. Grow that head towards the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Roll those shoulders back, close those eyes, and let's begin to ground down right here. Begin to notice your breath, bringing all of your awareness to the present moment, the here and the now. Such a wonderful, wonderful place to be. The only place that we actually are allowed to be. Literally. We can't go to the past and we can't go to the future. The only place that we can be is now. Right this very minute. How does this minute feel for you? How does the air around you feel? How does your body feel? How are your thoughts? Go ahead and set your intention for this class. A good one for today is I am peaceful. We are searching for the calm and the peace in strong poses. Wonderful. And butterfly is eyelids open. We're going to start with some twists. So go ahead and sweep those arms up and open them out to the right. You can take your left hand to your right knee and your right hand is behind you. Your gaze is towards the back. And inhale those arms up and open them out to the left. Right knee to left, right hand to left knee here. Beautiful. Inhale back to center, arms up. Exhale them down through heart center. Beautiful. Go ahead, open those arms out into cactus. Breathe, stretching those shoulders and pulling them back. And round through the spine, pull your elbows together. Drop the head. I'm going to inhale. Back to cactus. Push that chest forward, expansive and open here. And exhale to round, bringing those elbows together. Inhale, open, expand. Exhale, round. Beautiful. Go ahead and come forward into all fours here. Find your ground here. Hips over our knees, shoulders over our wrist. We're going to take our wrist warm up here. So go ahead and rock circles to the right. Just do this 3 times, slowly. And once you complete 3, go ahead and rock it to the left in that circle. Feeling this all throughout the wrist. Go ahead and point the fingers towards the outside edges of the mat and go ahead and rock left to right. Now when you turn your hands towards you and see if you can rock backwards to feel it all in the forearms. And come back forward. And maybe you can take them with the outside of your hand down. This is intense, so only do this if you're comfortable. It should give no sharp pains. It can be a little uncomfortable, but no sharp pains. Beautiful. Release it back on those tucked toes. Get your little toe stretch here and roll those wrists. Very nice. We're going to come into our down dog. We got our toes tucked already, so walk those hands forward and send those hips up towards the sky. And here we are, down dog. Beautiful. You see I'm still on my toes here. I want you to be on your toes, and I want you to have those knees bent. So we were in our toe stretch, and then we pushed up to our little down dog position that we are in here. Go ahead and drop the left heel down. Pick the left heel up, and now drop the right heel down. And left, right up, left down. Left up and right down. Beautiful. Go ahead and put both of them down. Find your most beautiful still down dog. I'm going to be here for just a minute. Finding the calm, finding the peace, present in the moment. And roll forward into half plank. Step the right foot up between the hands, followed by the left. Grab opposite elbows and hang here in our forward fold. You can find your stillness here as well, or you can sway gently left or right. Deep, deep inhales, filling up the chest and the belly. And deep exhales, letting it go, slow and gently. And plant those hands on your next inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold over those legs. Inhale, root to rise, arms all the way up overhead. Exhale down through heart center to Tadasana. Neutral tilt in that pelvis. Spine is long, crown of the head is reaching towards the ceiling. Glutes are engaged here. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale them down, forward fold. Go ahead and plant those hands, step the right foot back, it's followed by the left. Lower down the knees, the chest and the chin. Come through to cobra. Push back into downward facing dog. Very nice. Go ahead and walk your dog out here. Nice couple Gentle stretch to the hamstring. Go ahead and sweep your right leg up. You can open those hips. Keep your shoulders square. We're pushing equally through both of our shoulders. We're not collapsing. You can bend that right leg, attempting to get your foot to touch your head. It's just the direction it's going. It's probably not going to touch. And knee to nose. Grounding hard through the spine. Hold. And plant that foot down in between the hands. Open up into warrior two. So pivot on that left foot. Rise up. Neutral tilt in the pelvis. Your right knee is not over your right ankle. You're able to see your right big toe. Your arms are parallel to the earth. Your gaze is towards your right hand. Breathe. Find the peace here. Find the stillness. Like the stillness. Feel the power. Say hey to Alice. And drop that left hand and sweep the right arm up and over. Opening up that chest, revolving it towards the ceiling. We come into our side angle. So either you put your elbow on the right knee and sweep that left arm over, or you can take it a little deeper by putting your right arm down on the floor. Left arm sweeps up. You also could bind here if you have binding in your practice. Breathe. If you're bonded, go ahead and release that bind. We're going to drop the left hand down to replace our right. Pivot on that back left foot and send that right arm up towards the sky. Now we're in our revolved side angle. Breathing. Finding the comfort in this position. Finding the sukha or the ease. Beautiful. We're going to go into side plank. So if that's what you do, go there. If you want to, wrap your two peace fingers around your big toe and attempt to hold it up there. Or you could be in tree. However you'd like your side plank. Beautiful. Go ahead and release. Come around to plank. Hold. Rock forward. Lower down chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. Hold this for a minute. Thighs should be off of the ground. Nice deep breaths. And push back and meet me in downward dog. Very nice. Stillness or walking the dog here. The choice is yours. We're going to be here for a few deep breaths, so enjoy this. Next inhale, go ahead and sweep the left leg up. You can open through the hips. Keeping those shoulders square, pushing equally through both of our shoulders. And open through those hips, maybe bend that left leg. Stretching that left foot to reach towards your head. Beautiful. Knee to nose. Hold. Round it through the spine, pushing heavily through the shoulders. And step that foot in between the hands. Pivot that back foot and open up into our warrior two. Finding the stillness, liking the stillness. You got this. You are strong and you are at peace. Drop that right hand, left hand sweeps up, chest revolves towards the sky. Gaze is lifted. Deep breaths. I'm shaking too, it's okay. Now we're going to come down for our side angle. So left elbow to left knee, right arm sweeps over, or you can drop it down beside the left hand beside the left foot. Extended side angle here. And if you have the bind in your practice and you took it on the other side, I want you to take it on this side too. Deep breaths here. We're not holding or clenching. If you are bound, go ahead and release the bind. Pivot on that back foot and place the right hand where the left hand was. Sweep the left hand up towards the sky. Our revolved side angle. We're going to come into our side plank here too. If you did a challenge, I challenge you to do it on this side too. Tree is always such a beautiful option with plank. Beautiful. Come around into your plank. Hold it for just a second. Rock forward and rock back. Rock forward and rock back. Rock forward, rock back. Rock forward, lower down chaturanga. Push up, upward facing dog. Hold here, feel that stretch through the belly and the chest. Beautiful yogi you are. All right, push back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Take a couple nice deep breaths here. Walking that dog out. Very nice. Gonna walk to the middle of the mat and roll up into standing. Beautiful. All right, so we're just gonna try to do leg lifts, leg raises. We're gonna work our hip flexors today and our thighs. So stand up nice and tall. Go ahead and lift up the right leg, point that foot. Feel the shake, it's okay. It's how we build muscle. Breathe. And go ahead and swing that leg on through and back all the way up into the sky for our standing splits. We are breathing here. Beautiful. And release that down. Roll back up to standing. Okay, let's do the other side. So lift that left leg up. Point those toes. Feel that shake. Allow that shake. And swing it through for standing splits on the right leg. Very nice. Plant that foot back down. Walk your feet out to the edges of the mat and drop down. Whew, our yogi squat here. My favorite, yes. Push those arms against those knees. Grow that chest tall, spine tall, smiling. And go ahead and sit back. Beautiful. Legs out long. We're going to bring our right ankle up over our left thigh. If you can bring it all the way as far over as you can. We've kind of got a half cow leg going on here, so my knees are almost in line with each other. And I'm going to feel this when we fold all down my right hip and probably in all of my hamstrings on my left side from the pressure of my right leg. This is different, but this is really, really good. Sweep those arms up and fold forward. Breathe here. Do the right leg and put it back out long, and left leg crosses over the right. So my knees aren't going to get as aligned on this side, which is fine. I'm not as flexible on my left hip. Nonetheless, we are here and we are doing this. Sweep up and fold. Remember to breathe love into those tight areas in your legs. Take that left leg. We're going to come into cobbler pose here. So feet to touch. You can butterfly those legs and fold. I love to grab my 2 feet and just pull. You want to keep your chest or your spine straight. Come into frog. If you have bad knees, I would appreciate it if you would get a blanket to put under your knees. Yeah, because this can hurt our knees if period. It can hurt our knees. So go ahead and spread those knees open. Our feet we look kind of like a frog here. Our legs are at a 90 and our feet are flexed. They're not pointed, they are flexed. Just go ahead and calm down and get down as far as you can. And find that stillness here. Find your peace here. Breathe love into them hips. You know they carry so much emotion. We want to release it. Let it go. There's no point in holding on to it. Finding the stillness is what yoga is all about. Stilling our bodies, stilling our minds. It's powerful. Slowly, come back up. Man, sit back on your booty. We're going to go into shoulder stand. I have been reading a whole lot about shoulder stand and its benefits. So go ahead and roll onto your back. Legs are up in the air. The best way to get to shoulder stand is to go ahead and lift your legs up and go ahead and support your hips with your hands here. Your gaze needs to stay at your feet, not at me. Don't turn your neck here. I'm going to try to be very good at talking you through this. So go ahead and get those feet up as high as you can get them up. And in this shoulder stand, we're giving our hearts a break. If you're not used to being in an inverted position, you may not feel like you can stay here as long because of the blood rushing. This takes practice. Lots of practice. Go ahead and drop your legs behind your head. If you can keep them straight, do that. If they touch the ground, fantastic. Leave your hands on your back for support. Maybe close your eyes here if you feel comfortable enough. If you want to take it a step further, go ahead and drop those knees beside your head. Attempting to get the knees by the ears. Very, very slowly, you can unravel yourself, and we're going to come down to our Shavasana. As long as it takes you to get there, no worries. We are in no rush today. Once you get there, tuck those shoulder blades, palms are up towards the sky, legs are out long, smile is on your face. Way to go. You are at peace. You are calm. You are strong. I am peaceful. I am happy. I am free. I am peaceful. I am happy. I am free. Very slowly begin to roll over onto your side using your arm as a pillow. Pause for just a second before pushing up into our easy seated position. Close your eyes. Bring your right hand to your heart, left hand over right. Sit up nice and tall. The light inside of me acknowledges and honors the light that is inside of you. Namaste.